Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is Wheelman, and this is an old episode that I shot back in March, where I went to the Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle, Washington, for just a couple hours to go by and check it out. And I'd never been to the ECCC. It was definitely on my bucket list of things to do. And as a longtime San Diego native, I enjoy going to other conventions that are not San Diego Comic Con because I do like to see how they stack up. Quite frankly, this one doesn't because it's not as big, and that's okay. I'm so used to the massive craziness that is San Diego that I really just came here for the experience. And what I experienced, I'm not going to lie, these Funko Pops, they're everywhere. In Washington, the whole state, anything geek related is entirely sponsored by Funko Pops. But these things are the new Beanie Babies. Everyone knows it. And the thing is, they're fun to look at. They're a great deal of fun, like this Office Space one. I also enjoyed looking at this particular shirt company. These guys travel around. They have a lot of great branded T-shirts. I love the bad motherfucker that right there, and good stuff came from that. Also, this particular display of Five Nights at Freddy's toys was just creepy. It was creepy to me. Not as creepy as these insanely oversized Pickle Ricks and Mr. Meeseeks. We can see Pickle Ricks are $25, which is an absolute insane price. But I did almost buy one, I will fully admit. This, though, oof. Venom Thanos painting was, I think, the coolest thing I saw next to these lightsabers. Now, this convention was before Galaxy's Edge opened, and I have to admit, based upon what I saw, these knockoff ones are pretty damn fantastic. They look great, and I'd like to own an Ultra Saber. I could have bought one of these mystery boxes. Look at this, $75 for a chance to win, or a $200 mystery box. I don't have that kind of spare capital. But I did find, and this is kind of funny. These are branded tarot cards. Look at this. This is real. These are different animal tarot cards. You have My Little Pony tarot cards. You have anime tarot cards. There's a Sailor Moon right there. There's a Rick and Morty and Adult Swim tarot cards. There's Disney villain tarot cards, and they were pretty expensive. I mean, look at this deck here. 22 cards. $30. There's usually like 50 cards in a deck or 52 cards in a deck. However, this picture, this painting of Mickey as Balrog, I think very much summarizes Disney's control over everything right now. Even though Funko Pops are the talk of the town, these Eeks were like Nickelodeon's versions of them, but they were all carved out of wood, which I thought looked really cool. We can see the Zim here. We got a Hey Arnold. There's some Rugrats and Real Monsters, which look really cool. Except it was this big picture one of Batman that really got my attention. Not only was it creepy as all hell, but it looked like it came from an old 90s Nickelodeon show, the Hidden Treasure one. I don't remember, but we have this painting or poster really of Carrie Fisher throughout the original trilogy, and I loved it. I really would have loved to have taken this home with me. It's so beautiful, and I miss her greatly. I came across this Alex Ross display, and I was a little bit worried to shoot some of these here because these are so pretty and they look so great, and I'd love to own them all and have them in my home if I could afford any of them, which I completely can't. However, I did love this Justice League one. Makes me really want the release the Snyder Cut movement to work. And of course, all the Avengers fighting Loki is another grand look here. Of course, me being a huge MCU fan, I came across this and I really liked it. It's all 22 or 23 of the Marvel MCU films in t-shirt form, just with their release dates, which is kind of cool. This one was kind of funny considering that this was in Seattle. This is all sexy pinup women, right? Sexy pinup women. And I thought this was going to be boycotted, but no, it was pretty actively being sold. I came across these metal engravings, metal creations. I don't know what they're called of Star Wars. And I fell in love because just the design is so beautiful. It's so professionally crafted. And it's just like really awesome to see Star Wars get displayed in many different forms. I came across a wild Ron Swanson drawing here saying you had me at Tornado. Okay. And then this caught my eye. It was sexy Mary Jane Watson. Amazing Spider-Man 800 cover A, $40, sexy Mary Jane. And yet, again, no one's boycotting this. But here's one. It was a mashup of Winnie the Pooh, Deadpool, and Thor, just with the Pooh comic. I have the Pooher. Okay. Weta had a full-on display here where they were showing off some of their little designs for the new Men in Black International before it came out. They also have the Missing Link design right here, which looks pretty great. This was, I think, Aardman who did that, or no, Leica did that one. But then also Coraline little display, not too much for that. However, we get the Lord of the Rings stuff here, like Balrog, the Flame of Udun for $75. Check this out. This Arwen and Frodo from the Fellowship is going for $700, but at least it's tax-free, so that's good. And then we see here this guy painting Arwen, and it's just this breathtaking painting. I loved the Gimli, the stone, or well, I don't know if it's Gimli, but it's definitely a stone dwarf. I think it's Gimli. I'm really sure it's Gimli. But he's covered in these Krampus evil teddy bears. Again, weird things you see at Comic-Con. And then, you know, I did come across the Funko booth. This is, again, every booth had something Funko related. This is all over Washington. It's insane. And there was no way I could buy anything, even though they did have some cool exclusives, but there was nothing I was gonna break the bank to get. But lastly, I came across this period panties booth, and yeah, you can get an Admiral Akbar period panties, because why not? Because why not? And that actually wraps up my day at the Emerald City Comic Con. It was one of my earlier vlogs. This was one of my earlier recordings. I was still trying to figure out the camera, so I didn't get as much footage, but I had a lot of fun checking it out. I had a lot of fun walking around, and I do look forward to going again next year. I will definitely be bringing some antibacterial stuff because I got the nastiest cold after going here. So thanks to whoever got me sick. You suck. But to the rest of you, please leave your comments. I want to hear what you guys think about this. Did you go to ECCC? If so, what did you see that you liked? And leave your comments, leave your likes, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Thank you again for watching, and peace out.